Going on, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I do hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Really quickly, before we get into the video, if you are new or if you haven't done so already, if you could hit the subscribe button. Also, if you could like the video, share the video as well. Any comments that you want to make, please feel free. Leave them in the comment section down below. And yeah, let's get into it then. So, not the result that we wanted by any stretch of the imagination at all. But, I mean, we're still in the cup, which is one thing. We could do without a replay having to go to Plymouth, but it is what it is. We are where we are. We've got to move on. We've got to, you know, do what we need to do. They're a professional team. They're professional footballers. I will say that their keeper Hazard had, from what I could tell, from what I was, because I wasn't able to watch the game, I was doing some other bits and pieces, but from what I could read, Hazard was having an absolutely ridiculously good game. I think he made 4 or 5 pretty good clutch fingertip saves to stop us from getting that second goal. Overall, I was happy with the lineup. I thought the lineup was good. Really pleased for Anthony. Fantastic for him. What a bit of skill and a goal. And a very poignant moment after he gets the goal. The fact that he has to be booked for that as well is just absolutely ridiculous. But you know, we are where we are. Wonderful goal. We were playing quite well. Gruev was playing well. Ampadu was playing well. The defence was doing okay. Defence was doing fine. We just couldn't get the finishing touch off from what I could see. One of the I say from what I could read in terms of reports and stuff, one of the things that I will say is, apart from the save that Nonto had for the shot that I think was tipped onto the bar, I don't think he did very much in the game. People can correct me if you think I'm wrong. Gruev was doing okay. We got caught for the equaliser. We have this tendency to not come out very well for some second half sometimes, and that seemed to happen in the second half for this one. But it looked like Shackleton was chasing a ball down, missed it completely, which left loads of space for where they attacked down the right-hand side and got the, well, where they attacked down the left-hand side, so our right-back position, and there wasn't enough cover. And then the ball over to their guy. Good finish. Melier didn't stand up tall enough, but it, you know, what are you going to do? It's just one of those things. But we let the game get away from us. We were in complete control. But it's not too dissimilar to the way that Plymouth have played previously by us. A lot of people will be complaining about the number of changes, obviously saying 6 changes and everything like that, but I think Plymouth made a lot of changes as well for this game. So it is what it is. You know, like I said, if it wasn't for Hazard, we would have walked away probably 3, maybe 4-1 winners in that game, but he pulled off a couple of absolute worldies. So I'm disappointed in the fact that we let the game slip away from us and we let them come into it a little bit too much. And for me, the issue that you have is that, or the thing that's quite clear is Gruev and Ampadu are very similar in terms of how they play and their style of play. Whereas if it's Ampadu and Gray and Ampadu or Kamara, then it's a bit different. They play sort of slightly different positions. Pira didn't have a good game, or he's quite anonymous within the game. And this is the difference in terms of what Bamford brings to the squad, and that's that manoeuvring of the defenders and occupying the space of the defenders. That's what he does really well. It's the work that he does off of the ball really well. So Piro had his chance. I don't think he took it very well. He had a couple of shots, but nothing major to write home about. It's just one of those things. We move into, yes, it's disappointing. We could completely do without it. And if I'm 100% honest, I know we want to go into every single game to win, but if I'm 100% honest, depending on how, oh, that sniff was horrible, I do apologise. Depending on how everything's moving and how everything's going, then I'd almost want to play like a second string squad. It's weird because you want to get into the next round and you don't. And because we want to concentrate on the league and get the league sorted out. But then again, you know, at least we're not Ipswich Town getting beaten by Maidstone. And their Maidstone's second goal was hilarious because in the lead up to the goal, it was quite clearly a foul. Don't get me wrong, the rest of it after that was brilliant. Great finish, great build-up, great finish. But the midfield had just a handful of the player's shirt and pulling it back. But it is what it is. I've not got too much in terms of in-depth analysis. It's just we let the game slip away from us. It was in our control, and we let them come back into control into the game again. And for me, we paid the price. It's just one of those things. We move on, we go on to the next one. No, it's not ideal, but you know, we have a squad for a reason, and Falcon needs to rotate the squad a little bit, I think, for the next one. You can't get too annoyed about it. It's just one of those things. And I'd just like to say, just as the end part of this video as well, to the Gray family, I offer my condolences. Sad news today. Rest in peace, and my condolences to the Gray family. I know it'll be a difficult time for them. The same with Jayden Anthony and his mum. I was very, very pleased for Jayden Anthony to score the goal. You could see how much that meant to him, because it gave him the opportunity to, you know, show his mum what he's capable of and what he can do. And, you know, I'm sure she supported him throughout his entire football career, and I think that's quite a nice fitting tribute to his mum. So the fact that, like I say, that he's got to get booked is just on another level of stupidity, but here we are. Right, that's going to do it for this one. Slightly annoyed. Am I overly bothered? Not really. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. How do you think the game went? For me, really, really good first half. Their keeper played really, really well. Second half, we weren't at the races properly until towards the end, and we can't afford to do that in games because we get punished. It's that simple. As I said at the start, if you haven't done so already, if you could hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. If you want to put any comments in there, put them down in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. We will see you on the next one. Oh, Bristol, bring it on. Take care. Cheers.